Hello, Georgia551 here, and we are once again on the Craft Theatre server. Anyway, as you can tell by the title, this is the Swan song for season number 2, or as I've been calling it before they called it a season, version 2.0. As of April 15, 2017, we will be playing a new Season 3 map. Unfortunately, it's amplified, but whatever. And everything's going to start over again. And no, I'm not going to build some monstrosity like this ever again. That almost literally took the entire run of Season 2. Not worth it. Anyway, what I'm going to do is we're going to tour some of the more memorable stuff that's on here. I shouldn't say memorable. There are some memorable stuff as well. And here's our pig. It's nice knowing you. Horsey, was nice knowing you. Donkey, was nice knowing you. So one of the things obviously you're going to highlight is the mansion, which I did complete quite a while ago. And we'll look at the whole thing again anyway. Just because we can. We enter to the grand foyer here. And over here we have the dining room, nice and completed. With a lot of seating. And over here, kind of half-assed it, the kitchen. And to prove how much I suck at Minecraft, this was how the automated dispensary thing was built. Looks like crap, but that's pretty much my ability. A lot of food here for somebody that can take this. And by the way, this very world is going to be available at some point on mcworldmap.com. Not sure exactly when, because I don't run this server, but there are plans that it's going to be available for the general public to download and do whatever you want. The map has been saved as of 3 p.m. today, April 10th, 2017. So anything that has happened and something already has doesn't matter. The bowling alley. Every house should have one. Notice the rustic look. Some people donated some wither skeleton heads. Someone gave me that one. And Monkey was pretty much spreading Kender heads everywhere he could. Another one. And during a competition where we were trying to keep new players away from the spawn, one of my teammates accidentally killed me and left my head in a chest, so that's why my head's there. And here are the candlepin lanes. And the candlepin pin setters. And what is different here, I think I showed it to you before, but not to an extent. There is a back way to both the patio that overlooks everything. I'll just stand up here and say hello, welcome. Nice little patio here. Overlooks a few things. Like this little collection of dark oak that I used to help build this place. And finished. All it was missing were pool cues, the pool hall. And speaking of, there they are. Never figured out what to do with that part. Never fenced in this part, so it is what it is. Second level, we won't go that way. The balcony, so you can watch the bowling from up here. Storage closet, which the door was never put on. Or it was in some point when monsters came through, broke it down. I can't remember. I've been off doing so many other projects. The grand ballroom. That's what this space is. People have used this, the guest bedroom. See if anyone left anything in the chests. Because I know I've had at least one guest here. I believe there were two at one point. When we had new people join the red team, I told them they could crash here for the night for when they need to. Here's the front entry up to the second level balcony, which we will use momentarily, and the bedroom. And this is a private hallway, which you could kind of see, which goes to the attic. And I put away a little bit of what I had. Just, there was so many one-offs and what have not, I just decided I'd just leave them in the chests that are in the bedroom. But, you know, we got, as you can see, I don't have a lot of stuff, because I'm somewhat efficient with what I build with. I almost use everything, so there's not a lot of stuff left over. And unfortunately, a lot of this was actually from selling stuff. Emeralds, most of that I got myself. And I was given a pair of wings. That's under Aerosmith. We will be needing that momentarily, because that'll speed up things a bit. Like I said, the world's been saved, so the damages that have occurred there, yeah, there has been, don't matter, because it doesn't count. They're not going to appear in the final version of this. So, I mean, that's pretty much the mansion. And now the little front porch right here. Go to, oh. And it's a pure happy coincidence that these water features happen to be where they are, and jumping off of that works. That was entirely not planned, believe it or not. Here's the dock. A few chairs where you can sit back and fish. Here's, you can park your boats. Dining room, the exterior with all the flowers. The cow pen, which had the drop where they plummet to their death when I put them on the other side and start the water. Sugarcane for making the books, and creeper blew up here. Like, this was all intact before the server save, so it's all good. Nothing lost. And then we have giant greenhouses here for the vegetables. There's the carrots, there's the potatoes, and there's the beetroot. Then over here, I know I'm terrible at run, jump, and that stuff. The pumpkin patch, the watermelon patch. You can see the chorus tree patch. A handful of sheep. There were many more at one point till Monkey did a reset after a shear the sheep contest, and some of the sheep were taken out from the reset, and a few bits of that stuff. Then I never got to light this up. Here we got the private little beach. There was this lake, for the most part, is pretty much the way it was. It was actually a feature here. Knocked the hill down quite a bit, turned all the blocks into sand. There were just some modifications, and one of the things I was going to do and never did was put in a diving board so you can dive right in, since it's the deep end. Alright, like I said, we're going to look at the more of my builds, plus some of the builds that I consider to be fairly significant. And if you are on the red team and I do not get to your build, it is not because I don't think it's anything of importance. There's so much time I can do this in. That's why I'm saying most significant things I remember most, which of course includes things other people have done. Might do quick flybys of other people's things as we go along. Alright, there we go. So now we got the wings on, and I'm terrible with the jump and fly tactic. In fact, if I hit the right button, perhaps that might help. And random changing of things. Well, you know what? I'm going to have to look this up, because for some reason I'm not remembering exactly how to fire these suckers off. So we'll be back in a moment. There we go. Figured it out. As I stink. Anyway. There we go. Get ourselves up there. There's someone's house. I can't remember whose it was. Here's the Shear the Sheep game, built by Mark, Adults Only Minecraft. There are a few things over this way to look at. Oh, never noticed that water feature someone made there. Yeah, I have not flown these things. You can tell that I don't fly very often with these wings. And here's something. I built a dirt house. There it is again. I've also completely bypassed a spot that I wanted to show off. Can we see it from here? Apparently the answer is no. Oh yeah, Norm Plays, that was his little dinghy of a house, and initially there's the Shear the Sheep game again. There's the mansion from high up. There's some stuff here. This was all Tanya's place. See if we can land here. This is one of those places I consider somewhat important. And boom. Alright, now I'm going to spend forever trying to figure out how to make that work again. Anyway, this was his mob farm drop thing. Apparently never really finished it. It's very complex. This was his house. It's kinda... yeah, you can see nothing really done. He said, any changes we make from 3:01 p.m. today onward aren't going to stick, so that's not going to be there. Yeah, unfortunately, life got to him and he hasn't been able to play this game very much. He's been gone for quite a bit. Second floor, which he started laying out and then never got back. And church bells. He has something going on over here. I can't remember what. Like I said, I don't want to spend too much time on any one particular person's build because there's a lot of things to see and do There's his portal to the Nether. Alright, let's... okay. How to get out of here? Okay, without stuttering. That would be great. Alright, I gotta jump off something higher than this. Alright, well, for the most part, this was all Tanya's place, and I'll see if I can recall how to get home from here. Of course, I could always hit F3, but, you know, not a fan of it if we don't really need to do it. You know, I'm not 100% sure. Let's... Okay, I think this is the way to go. Yes, we are that good at flying. Aren't we that impressive? There we go. There's the mansion that I live in. There's the witch hut. Here's a condo building I built. Let's stop here in the town here. Bang. Alright. Quite a few memorable builds here. Yeah, it's easy for me to say. Iron Maiden Jetty made the Iron Foundry here. And these are some monsters the evil monkey has created for a competition that I wasn't in. He threw one of those in my mansion and somebody had to come and get rid of it for me. Get whatever you want at whatever price you want. You could take it for free, but then you'd be a jerk. Which I never did. One of the earlier buildings, the cake building, except now there's a ton of cake in there. Oh, okay, yep. The yacht shop. Here you could actually come in and I forgot who made this. I forgot the person that made this shop. I feel bad. Ask for a yacht, give him the diamonds or whatever he wants. He'll build it. Oh, the banner shop. Come on in. Make all the... They can make the banners that you want. Or you could come in and make your own, I believe. And then employees only. Just, I know it's just a game, but, you know, let's show respect for those that built things. That's the way I look at it. And a potion shop, which I never used. Oh, they've really... This was pretty much nothing when I was here. Somebody took this over. I forget whom again. And then these two triple-deckers right here are... They're not the original first buildings ever put in the town, but the first permanent structures that were meant to be part of the town were the very first ones. These are my coarse fruit and bulbs. Apparently no one took to that. Figured people would. There's no donations in there at all. And then we had books for boosting, for which I've been cleaned out. And there were more diamonds. Okay. Too bad I never kept up on that. Then they built the... It was actually the chicken shack. But then somebody decided to add fish to the menu. Then this used to be the Flying Dutchman shop. There's nothing really in there anymore. Everything's been taken. There was a villager set up down there. It's been... Xerxes, that's who built that. And the yacht shop. Okay, thank goodness I saw that. Then there's this tower. Well, the inside looks pretty good. Carpeted up so that dark spots won't do anything. And, oh boy. Yeah, somehow there's a way to do that. Run, jump. Oh yeah, and this is the George block, which contains the original 2 triple-deckers. This is... I'm coming... Oh, zombies took out the door. Cocoa shop. No one's taken any interest in that ever since it was built. All the cocoa beans you could want. And this was a condominium complex that I built just to fill in spaces nobody was building on. And this was a park I put on a parcel that said radio station over there was going to build on, and I'm thankful that he decided to just let me build the park because it wouldn't fit there. It just would not look right. And I put these 3 stores up for rent. Did not matter which team you were on. The Red Rocket, this was Monkey Works, blue team. Custom orders. Flight 3 rockets, which were there at one point. None of these shops in the lower levels mine. It was all rented out. Prismarine Palace outlet shop. Apparently never done, or it was cleared out. And then Monkey Work, and Iron Maiden Jenny made this. Alright. Bucket shop and what have not. This is Town Hall. It was built by, I can't pronounce his name anyway, but left the server a long time ago, was left abandoned and incomplete. A lot of people took it over and finished it more or less. This is the mail room. Pick up mail, and I had something in the chest. Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, I think I've mentioned this before. VVD, I don't think he was thinking there. He's got loved. Portal to the Nether. And down here was our storage. For all things we didn't need, we could just file away, like the type of wood, sandstone, stone, diorite, everything. Animal related. So much. We didn't fill any of the other chests with anything. And on top there is a tower for which you can launch yourself. But we're not going to do that. And over here was a little... Ah, I screwed that up. I don't know if that's enough of a... Oh, it was. Nearly slammed into everything. Okay, this is Fort Killmuch over here. Not much to show, unfortunately. I mean, they set up some little obstacles to... some obstacles to shoot around. And then as we go around a little more, And I forgot who was making this little swamp village. And here's another build to highlight. And this was done by Adults Only Minecraft. And it's supposed to be Game Show Studios. Let's take a look at this. It said there's not going to be time to do everything, unfortunately. Plus, it's going to take long enough to edit this anyway. Reception, come in. There were 2 game shows made in these studios. This was a trivia-based game. Here you have the bleachers for the audiences. Kind of hard to see. It's dark. It's supposed to be dark. It's a studio. And people would stand here and hit the button to buzz in. And if people got the correct score, somebody would man the switches down here and hit these things. And this was a 3-point scoreboard. And yes, in old game shows, that's how things were actually operated. By man, behind a screen. And this one looks like it's a dating game scenario. So you got the bachelor or bachelorette there, and then 3 people trying to swoon their hearts. And there's nothing back here except, you know, a place for the contestants to enter. And the other studio is blank. Oh, and they have a on-air light, which is what that is. In this studio, unused. One thing I find strange about this particular build is it has an elevator, but it does not go down to the lower level. You have to go upstairs to get to this. Whatever, right? And we've overshot it a little bit onto the roof. Helicopter. It is very hard to make a helicopter that looks good with low detail like this, but they've pulled it off. And you got flashing beacons there. Alright, let's see if I can... Okay, yep. And here's the office space. Cubicles, each one with a laptop. You get the idea. Like I said, any damage that happens now, which I obviously am not going to try and do, oh, someone else is here. That's the owner of the server. So, I don't know if he's giving a tour as well. There are no beds. And around the game shows he has this park that goes around the whole building. Looks really nice. And of course I gotta feature my builds. Another build I did, and I'm surprised at how well it came out, because it looks like something I didn't build, because it actually looks good. Like I said, doesn't matter what we do at this point. It's not going to be in the final upload, so there's a block. This building right here I built. It's a theater. There's a pun. It's called Monty Hall. I'm sure some of you might get the joke. I'm not going to leave the pillar. That's just ugly. Not that it, like I said, not that it matters. Let's look at it. Got the marquee up here, which you may not be able to see. Actually, right up there, very top in the center. Featured play, Hamlet. And we had 2 mini shops that were available for rent. Here's one of them. No one grabbed any. Adults Only was going to grab them, but never did. And over here we have the healthy fruit and vegetable snack bar. Pay what you like, because, you know, you just can't have junk food in a theater. That's just wrong. Ticket booth. Yeah, I did make tickets. Alright, here we go. Feature play, Hamlet. Here's the theater. Ooh, pretty. And yes, up at the top is supposed to be a sky dome, which a lot of older theaters had those. That's supposed to be the sun, the sky, and the white are the clouds. There's the stage. There's a backstory to the place, that it used to be a full-blown theater, and in this case it is again, and was converted, hence the black walls, to be a movie house. Anyway, let's go here. Here are the dressing rooms. These are the switches that turn on the lights. We got some that are hardwired so that baddies do nothing. They don't spawn in. Here's the dressing rooms. Simple enough. Then you go to the stage. And remember that this is Hamlet. 2A, 2B, 2C. Hamlet. Do you get the bad pun? Everything that's been in here was a bad pun. The first movie was The King and I, which featured a king right there with a big letter I in the background. The second movie was The Odd Couple, which showed a 1 and a 3 living in an apartment. And now we got Hamlet from Shakespeare. Yes. Alright. Then the seating area. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And then we go up to the balcony. That's just storage, extra parts and pieces in case things got damaged. The only modern take is the glass railing. Here we are again. Again, the ceiling, the projector room. Just for show. And to make it look like when there was a movie, to make it look like the projector was running, I just simply put a torch under it so it looked like it was doing its thing. Alrighty. Employees only from that point, of course. CEO's office. The boardroom, which is right in front of the giant Monty marquee right there. Nice curved window that's very, very difficult to notice. Property manager. And a little place to just sit. Again, more balcony space. And this is where some, backstory occurs. The third level, which turns out to be nothing but storage. Old movie reels in here. More storage here. What can you tell? That I pretty much... And this is where the spotlights used to be. And then the attic space. Nothing special here. There's the Sky Dome. And if you wanted to make a movie on the screen, there were a bunch of colored wools and white as well to use to make a scene. And of course, we have the catwalk that goes down there. Alright, yeah, this is the shortest route. Little dizzying, but it works. So that's Monty Hall. Interesting, isn't it? Aw, I didn't get to show you how I suck at this game. Lava fountain. Like I say, some of the builds I've forgotten who's built them. I totally apologize for that. I'm trying to run this as fast as possible. This is one of the original builds right here. This was simply just a tide me over. Oh, we got more people here. This was the original place that everyone slept and stored their stuff till town was pretty much created. Very small. Oh, this has been changed. This was a slime field thing. Slime store. A mine here. And over here, this, well, we'll show you that in a moment. There's a red. No, I don't want to be near you. Aw. Okay, roses are red. Lotions for the skin. You'll be my Valentine. Or get the hose again. Okay. This is a tree farm. We'll actually go there and... Watermelon. Turiel built this. Again, that's the Iron Foundry thing. Oh, it's going to be tough saying goodbye to all this. Although, like I said, it's going to be available for download. And this is Bloodstone Crown. Alright. Now we're going to just do some flyover of some of these things here, because it's getting to be a little much. And that failed miserably. Alright, let's try that again. Alright. This was the Flying Dutchman. Unfortunately, lightning struck it and burnt it. Literally got destroyed. At one point, Xerxes came back and rebuilt it to a point that it's a ghostly image of what it once was. And we're back to another stack. So you could buzz by it here again. We'll be visiting that in a moment. See, turned it into wreckage. Alright, we can stop here. And a little too rough of a landing. Potato farm. And this is actually someone's house. Xerxes Tough. That's... He cleverly hid the door. And this is very underlit. He has a torch there to keep the baddies from coming in. Simple house, just a little more storage, some more shulker chests. Basic necessities. I'm down, like I said, I'm going to downscale the house that I built. Here are the general farms. This is where you get the wheat. This is the barn in which every kind of animal, well, every kind of animal exists. Horses, a bad horse there. The mad cow, another enemy made by the monkey. Horse stables, stutter. And I'll just get off here. Or wherever it randomly decides to stutter. Bunnies apparently all got away. Pigs. Chickens. There were cows here. And then, okay, come on. I've done this so many times now I can't do it. And then sheep of pretty much every color. You get the idea? Now, about that tree farm. Alright, exit. Well, to get there easily, we're going over this bridge with no support under it. And this doubles as a information center. Information board and how it works. Well, yeah, I didn't really contribute too much. Here's the map of the main downtown area. And you can see my mansion there. Studios there, Monty Hall there, radio station there, condo building there. Altania's stuff over here. There were some buildings over there, but nothing materialized. The Flying Dutchman remains. A whole bunch of other stuff. Our portal to the end, not the end, to the nether. But I wanted to show you this. It's the tree farm, this giant tree. And you can, that took a lot of time. Before fire spread was turned off on the server, I would have hated to see lightning hit it. Yeah, we got vines where vines shouldn't be. And something happened here. There's supposed to be 2 rails going through. So it was kind of a long trek to get to the other side. This was a private sheep farm. I feel bad. I keep forgetting the name of the person that built this. As well as his house that we're going to visit. Anyway. Here's one. There's birch, pine, oak, dark oak. I did give him others, but other people took it. Spruce, birch. This is his private stash again. L Plays, that's his name. L Plays made this. He made, you know, the little village in the swamp. That was his. I tell you, I apologize. I'm horribly bad with people's names. I cannot remember them for the life of me. Over there was a pyramid Altania was building. Nothing really came of it, unfortunately. I mean, they were starting to build a game of some sort. Anyway, this is his little tree hut. It's going to look strange to him if he's seeing this video because he's got all the fancy schmancy shaders on and everything. So I made him this creeper thing. And in all of this, yeah, that was a good job. There's a little fishing structure right there. It's just a little empty house which used for fishing. Up here somewhere he built a little house in the woods. Oh, there it is. It's over there. But he also built this hobbit hole. I'm not into that whole hobbit thing or what have not. But there it is. Looks really nice. Don't know what it really looks like. But it does look really nice. It just happens to be a place to duck away from the bad monsters. And there was a way out at one point. Not anymore. So like I said, if I did not show your build, it's not because I don't care or what have not. There's just limited time. And I just can't show everything and keep the video somewhat, quote-unquote, short. Which we know is not a thing on my channel. Alright, there's some way into that, but not sure what. Oh, this is the automatic cow cooker that L-Plays and I couldn't figure out. I killed the cows that were in there. L-Play killed the ones that were in there. Well, not all of them. So... yeah, we don't want that. So, next thing is quite a ways away from here. I consider it significant enough that I really want to showcase it, because it is a very big thing, and it was a... oh, we got a melon farm over there, which... yeah, let's just... oh, well, oh, I successfully did jump. Lighthouse. Buzz by the melon farm. There's the wreck of the, whoa. Not good. Yeah, I just can't hit it at the right angle. Here it is, it's there. Trust me, it's there. Lighthouse again. And Xerxes, if I'm pronouncing it, he built that. That was something on request. And now we're going over to a fairly significant build here. This was... oh, damn. What's the name of this place? Survivor Island? I forget what it was called, but Adults Only Minecraft, aka Mark, built it. This is TNT Chicken. And his way of proving somebody griefed his build and will get banned is if somebody accidentally or purposely ignited one of those. And there's a little flaw in this system. The doors open and close, which shouldn't really happen, but needs to clean out the feathers. This is his base here. Followers Island. That's the name of this thing. And Grumpy Kitty is here. I think he's someone who's touring. This is an iron farm, and that's Adult Only Minecraft's logo up there. This was his base, his enchanting area, bed, and storage. Transporter room. Might be real, might not work. Grumpy Kitty is one of those mobs that were created for a special event that we've seen so many of. A little bit of storage here. He was fairly efficient as well. Netherwort. Brewing. Necessary ingredients. The quote-unquote infinite water source. Reason I say that is I've proven in Watch Me Suck at Minecraft that those infinite water sources sometimes aren't infinite. They can be finite. I've proven it on camera. And underneath docks to set sail. I did not know you can put a door in between ladders like that and it would work. Things you learn. Anyway, it's time for the sun to go down, and you can only sleep at night. Lag much? Alright, should be good about now. One thing I don't like is his bed's up against the wall. It's probably gonna give me damage. And even though people are on the server, Craft Theory allows people to sleep the night away. Huh. Maybe it's that. I don't know. It's obstructive. Anyway. Followers Island. There's a lot more to see up here. This guy can really build stuff. He knows how to build things, unlike me. Yeah, he can make some pretty stuff, but that's about it. His sheep and cows, the pigs. Oh, ladder to get out. I was wondering how you got out of there. And that is auto smelter. Watermelon farm, like I said, we're not going to go and look at everything. It's just going to take too long. Tiny tree there. Oh, auto fishing. Then this is Eagles Island Retreat. Hit the right button, maybe it'll open. Hey, looks a bit underwhelming, but hey, not like I can build good. I built some stinkers, so hey. Lonesome Dove, that's a nice looking building. The only thing I haven't figured out is how to get to the upper levels. It might be right in my face. Apparently this might be a bar. Yeah, it was right in front of my face. I've just never noticed it. Yeah, this is the upper level. How did I miss this? I have no idea. It's all going to be missed. But then there's going to be more exciting things that can be built. And down here and over and under, when he had Followers Island, this was his wall of whatchamacallit, the wall of followers, where people give him shout outs, and if they watch these videos enough, he'll put their name on the wall. Pretty cool thing. There's the watermelon patch again. And failed to jump. Yeah, that was the second floor. I don't know how. I never figured out how to get there. Oh, how I missed my oh, what do you call it? I missed the depth strider boots. Yes. Alright. Bone pony. Alright, let's see if we can find anything more, because he had another thing going on around here. It's called the Big Dig. Now, I don't know where it is from here, or if there's even a thing. But, you know, we're just going to take a peek, see if we can find it. We're not going to go terribly far away from this. But supposedly somewhere around here, it exists. Not 100% sure. It's one of those things that we're just not going to be able to find, I guess. Not unless you were in the know, which I wasn't, because I was never around. For those of you that say I've never flown in this game or never seen me fly in this game, here you go. This is the video. Here we are back at that again. See if I can myself back up. Might have stalled myself a little bit. Yeah, I think I pretty much, for the most part, have shown you everything that I can find, at least. There was supposedly another island here where people were building homes and what have not. I don't know if this is it. What I'll do is I'll just go like that, F3 and A, make sure everything's appearing correctly. Well, I guess there is another... Oh, we're back at main town. I don't remember who built that. There were other builds as well, like this really crooked snow globe. Again, that's Altania's. Here's town yet again. There's the mansion again. Oh, and, you know, we'll end it here. Because I was unable to partake in this fight. I got so much stuff going on. You know, I got my own server that I run. I have not made videos because I've just been involved in so many projects on it. Red team rules. Alright, here. Beyond this monument lies the battlefield, where Team Red fought many mobs in search of a few ender pearls needed to complete their end portal and win the team competition. Enderman Killing Station was here. So, to keep things short, this is the video, more or less, of the stuff that I could find and stuff that I know of on Red Team that I know of, the significant builds. And like I said, if I didn't get something of yours, it's not because I didn't care or think you're insignificant. It's because that's all I know. And I'm apologizing anyway. So that's it for Season 2. Literally, that is it. Last one. Next time there's a video from the Crafter server, it'll be Season 3. And I'll try to remember it's called Season 3. Like I said, they didn't really have a name for the reboot, so I called it version 2.0. This is George F551 saying, hope you enjoyed. Have a good one. And see you in Season 3. Was nice knowing you, Season 2. And I'm going to miss that house.